Hey everybody, it's Under My Cap and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own custom target blocks. Now as you can see behind me, these are some of the very basic ones, the very boring ones which they're not as fun to play with. And yeah, if you're into redstone and you know how to use these blocks, they're pretty cool. You can make a whole bunch of redstone contraptions. But if you want to just practice aiming and shooting them, they can get pretty boring if you have these setups behind me. Such as the light. The lights are really boring. You only get a light response. Note block, sometimes you can't even hear that if you're far away. And light and note block. But as you can see behind me, this is my custom target block. Now this target block looks like there's a lot of commands in it, when really it's just a whole bunch of very simple commands combined. You don't actually have to use the same commands that I use. But yeah, it's just I have a whole bunch here just to show what you can actually do with the target block. You'll also notice here that a lot of the command blocks here are not chain, and I had a problem with my chain command blocks for some reason, so I just had to, if I go around the corner, you'll be able to see that all of these are redstone manually kind of required. And also, basically, when I shoot the target block, you'll notice it produces a whole bunch of particles. You can see the flame, you can also see the target block breaking to kind of show that it's also been hit. You can also hear the noise of a zombie breaking a door, and that's a sound in Minecraft, so as you can hear this. You'll also notice that in the bottom, my action bar is also saying that I'm hitting it, which is also a really cool feature that is added with this. So basically, I'm going to just show you how to set this up. Obviously, you do not have to keep this ugly design I've made. It looks really ugly from the side and just everything. You can actually make it a whole bunch more simpler. Except you do require these command blocks at the back. So as you can see in this command block here, whoops, I just have the block particle effect. And basically to do that, all you need to do is type in /particle Minecraft block. And this particle is a very unique one because you can actually select a whole bunch of particles from this one particle. So as you can see, target is one of the blocks. So basically I've just outlined the block which I want the block particle to make. And then as you can see here, this is how far away I want the particle to go. So as you can see, this is X, Y, and Z. And the reason why it's negative is because it's actually -4 blocks this way. So depending on the direction you produce your target block or make it, will depend on these. But as you can see, it's 4 in front. So the particle effect will basically play right in front of this, as you can see that. If I did want to move it back by 1, you'll notice that the particles will be inside the target block, which probably looks a little bit more realistic. The next one is the flame particle, so as I said before, you can choose whatever commands you want. I just chose a whole bunch of particle commands for the start, but basically what I did was I did particle, and then I chose flame. You can change this to whatever you want, so if I chose Soulfire Flame, you'll see that it will go blue. So it's so customizable. This is just an idea. Let me close those back up. Now the next one is title action bar. So I don't think I've done a lot on this. I'm actually thinking of producing one of these videos, but basically I just named the whole title command here. Please note, if you do want to add text, you have to make sure that you put it in these quote marks, because that shows the command that you're typing in words. As you can see here, without them, it doesn't really do anything. It will work with numbers, however, but that's because it can read numbers without titles. So make sure you use the quotation marks just to make sure that you get everything correct. Now, also another thing with this title thing is by default, it takes about, I think, 5 seconds for it to show, fade, and hide. So what you can actually do is you can go to the title command, as you can see here, and you can actually change the time. So if you want it to fade in for 10 seconds, stay for 10 seconds, or fade out for, actually, I don't know if it's 10 seconds, or it's just a random number. You can see this, so that now when I hit it, it should be a little bit shorter than before. So as you can see, and there we are. Always rains in my videos. Now the next command I did was, oh actually this wasn't working. So you have to actually make sure that this is need redstone, because if it does receive a redstone input and it's on always active, it means that it just won't register it. But what I did with my target block is so that whenever you hit it, you also get a little reward. So as you can see, you get a little diamond. The only reason why I disabled it though is because it makes this screen look like it's flickering, as you can see here, but it's pretty cool as well. Also, before we continue, I just want to say if you do get annoyed with all of these commands that show up here, you can actually remove them with a very simple command. So I'll just show that to you right now. So basically, you just want to type in game rule. You want to type in command block output and change that to false. Now, basically, what that will do is it will let every other command show in your like input channel. So if you put in any command here, it will show up. Except it will not show the output of these commands. So as you can see when I hit this, you'll see that nothing pops up in this area here. Now one of the final ones which I did was this sound. Now the play sound command has changed so much over the versions of Minecraft. It's pretty crazy what they've done, but it's also made it a little bit more useful and a little more creative with the ways you can use it. So the play sound command here is basically just entity zombie attack wooden door. You can change it to a lot of things. The other thing I also like, iron door one as well. Sounds a little bit more like the target is like a harder material. So as you hear this, these squiggly lines and all these numbers here. Now, if you want to know more about the play sound command, the particle command, the execute command, all of those commands, I'm going to leave a playlist in the description for you to click on. And basically, I think each video is around 7-ish minutes, 7 to 10 to 14, don't know. You can just take your time, look through them, and you can just understand all the commands. And I would highly recommend that because it would just make the whole tutorial and upcoming videos so much easier because you'll be able to understand the language of the commands and how to use them. So that would really help as well. And the final command, kill at the arrow. Now, this is a very important command. I haven't really made it specific to the arrow that hits it, just because I can't really do that at the moment. But basically, if I stop this, if it actually didn't kill the arrows, I'd get this really annoying particle effect, which I added to my arrows, and it would just look really ugly. And if I didn't even have my particle effect, you would still see a whole bunch of arrows in the block, so it doesn't make it look that nice. But as you can see when I do change it back, as you can see when I hit it, makes it look a little bit cleaner and it just looks so much better in general. Now if you want to know how to build this, I can quickly go over it as well. So basically what you want to do is you want to get a wooden step and spruce stairs. And basically what you want to do is you just want to create a massive line. Now this is where your command blocks are going to go. So as you can see here, and your target block will go right there. Then what you want to do is you want to place your stairs so that they are facing like that, so upside down. And then you also want to place another block here and place the rest of these stairs upside down as well. So as you can see like this, place at the end. Now what you want to do is you also want to place a staircase right here upside down. So if I got rid of this, place that upside down, and then place another staircase here, and then you can do the staircase along here as well. So make sure you place more blocks here just so that you can support it. Now as you can see, the front's starting to look the same as this, and what you want to do is you also want to place a block here and there, and then also make sure that you continue the back as well. So by simply just placing this here, whoops, that, and that, and then filling this in. And now once you've done that, I just got some brown stained glass because it kind of goes with the style, and filled this whole area in. And actually I didn't have this here just because I didn't want to show the little redstone thing. And then once you've done that, I basically just got this block here, and I got a redstone lamp here. Now basically what I did was the redstone will go through here. So as you can see, it goes behind, and actually somehow it works. So the redstone signal will go through this and out through here and power all of the command blocks. So if I got a command block, which is /give @s command block, build this area in. Now you can do this whatever size you want, it doesn't really matter. It's just the more commands you have. Oh my gosh, I'm so unlucky with the weather. It doesn't really matter how many commands you have, it just means that it's going to be a bit longer. So you could have 3, you could have 6, you could have 9, you can have as many as you like. Now basically what I do here is I place, actually there's no command block there, I place a redstone repeater there and here, and then I just get a little bit of redstone here, and then this just powers all the rest. So as you notice, these aren't chained, but for some reason they aren't working on my account or on my game at the moment. But if you do want to use a chain command, you can just link them all up together. And then after that, you can just start sealing it up with the cobblestone and the cobblestone slabs. So I just like the look of these two blocks. I mean, you can change it to whatever you like. I just like this style. And then what you want to do is you also want to get cobblestone slabs and place them down the center here as well. So get rid of this. And then you just want to fill the rest up with the stairs and the slabs. So if I get slabs here, put the glass here. Oops, that doesn't go like that. Put a step there, fill this in. Then you want to get the steps and also put them along here. And then along here, and then you are done. So that's basically how you make this type of target block thing. To me, it looks a bit nicer, linking it all together, you know, in a little nice kind of neat way. But yes, that's basically how you do it. You can put whatever commands you like in it. I just wanted to see if you guys like these types of videos. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you have any other suggestions, please comment them. I like to read through them and see if there are any good ideas, because sometimes it's a bit hard to make a whole bunch of ideas. But yeah, socials are also in the description, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya!